Hi guys and welcome. You're joining me today for a show and tell really. It's a show and tell without a doubt because going back just over 2 months, it was my 60th birthday and both my daughters, one of my presents was for me to go and design my own silver ring. And they also paid to have a ring made each as well. And it was such a lovely, pleasant experience to go with my daughters and spend 2.5 hours and each of us create his own ring. Now I'm going to show you in a bit, but I thought if you're thinking of doing something outside the box with someone that you really care about and love, this is something that you might want to consider doing. Now this video is not sponsored. My daughters paid for my ring and their ring and I just paid to have a stone put in it. Right, so I've got it right on a piece of paper so I don't forget anything. So we actually went to the Ringsmiths, and this is located at Oxo Tower, South Banks in London. This is where we went to the workshop, and they have a long table that seats about, I think they could get about 14 round it, and it was pretty full. I think it was full when we went, and it was a Sunday afternoon, and we spent 2.5 hours. So you get 2.5 hours, and they actually give you a blue piece of wax which is already made into a circle, but then it's got like this oblong shape on top, and from that you just design it. So you're given a file and some implements, you know, like for scratching detail on it. Both my daughters decided to go bigger. Now I don't know the cost, I don't know what it costs for us to actually have that session, but both the girls wanted to go up to the next chunkier size, which cost £45 each. And then you can have stones put in. There's got all sorts of stones. You can even have diamonds put in. I think they go up to the price of £700 to have one of them put in. And you can have them gold plated, or I think you can have, we went for shiny silver. It's proper sterling silver. And you can go for like a dull one. So there's different options. And basically, there's two lovely girls working this workshop. They help you. So if you're struggling, they will come and sit beside you and give you guidance. But it was such a great experience. And I think you can actually pay to have a second ring done for £45, if my memory serves me right. What they'll do is these two girls, they'll actually ask you, what finger do you want it for? And at the time, I'd actually said to Paige, I'd like some for, you know, just these lower part of my fingers, which I didn't get one for that. I'd made my mind up, I want it for my index finger, because I haven't got any rings for that. But as it turns out, the one that I've got, it actually fits on my index and my middle finger, so I can wear it on either of those. But they all turned out great. Paige actually picked them up not last weekend before, but she came up Thursday night and brought us rings, and we all love his designs. So let me show you the rings. So this is mine. So let me just pop it on my finger. So that's the finger that I wanted it for. And like I said, this size is what they paid for, because I've got quite fat fingers, but I have got false nails on because I'm off work for 2 weeks. It does, when you put false nails on, it does slim your fingers down without a doubt. So looking at it like that, and then you've got the stars on the side, on both sides. So it's been shaped down here. This has been shaped on the top to give me that shape, and then what I did on the bottom were that I just curved it all so it was a nice smooth fit. But that, I think, just looks beautiful and elegant, doesn't it? You know, for that type of finger, and it goes lovely with my bangles that I've got. Paige's stone was tomatine, so it's a tomatine stone. So she's gone for the chunky top. This is a lot thicker than what mine is, because like I said, they've sized up to make it a much chunkier ring. But just look at the side where she's got these etched stars on, and it's actually, I got this design for mine off Paige, but she actually wears it like that. That's how she wears it. And she wears it on a middle finger. Now, I think out of the three, Katie's is my favourite. Right, so let me just pop that on my finger there. I don't think it fits me, does it? No. But this is the finger that Katie wears hers on, but obviously it's up here because she's got tinier hands. If you look at that, she's actually etched a mountain on it, and then she's had a citrulline, which is a yellow stone, put here as if it's the moon. But then I'm going to take it off so you can see. If you look at the sides here, you can just see how she shaped that. Can you see? And then she's obviously shaped it on the top. And then what she's done is she's gone round and she's made it rough, going all round the edges. And she's done that on both sides. But that, I think, is just such a beautiful top, isn't it? And Katie, like I said, she paid £45 to go chunkier on it. And then Katie's stone actually cost £25 because that was one of the smaller stones, which is I went for the next one up, which was 40. And then Paige's was bigger still, so Paige went for 60. And with my ring, I'll show you what. Just put that on the finger that goes on. So I've got some other rings that I wear alongside it. So I'll show you how it looks when I've got my rings on. Now, I actually got my Mother's Day gifts late this year. I've only just had them this weekend, and it was, when was Mother's Day? 3 weeks ago. Oh, of course, they spoilt me again. But one of the gifts they got me is a Calvin Klein ring. Because it's from TK Maxx, don't they? So this is, oh, let me put that one on as well. So this is how I've been wearing my rings. So the blue one, this is a Calvin Klein ring, and Paige bought that for herself, but it was a little bit big on her. So she said to me, if it fits you, you can have it. Thank you very much, it does. And then this one, and she picked up on this, she says, when we did the workshop for us rings, when you said you'd love some for that, that's why she went shopping for one. But I wear that like with a, so it's like a wishbone ring, because you could wear it the other way around. But that is all shaped going round it. And then I've got my ring that I actually designed on there. And then I've got another ring there, because that's got like blues, purples, but that picks up on the colour on that one. So they look nice together. But like I said, this is such, I mean, like when we were there were couples, there were like a pair of friends. There's obviously me with my daughters, but you could go on your own if you wanted. You don't need anybody with you. But if you are thinking of you want to get somebody special, like I said, this was for my 60th. So because it was for my 60th, that's why I went to have the garnet inside, because it's related to my birthday, isn't it? With it being my birthstone. So I just thought it was such a lovely experience that it's something that if you haven't, I mean, because I didn't know that there were workshops where you could go and design your own rings. I didn't have a clue. So when I opened it, let me just get the voucher, because when they do things like this, because they're always doing unusual things for either me or Kevin, both my daughters. But let me get you the voucher that they made themselves. So this is the voucher that they actually made me. So you can see there, design your own ring workshop at the Ringsmiths. And they've actually drawn this and designed it. And they've printed this off, because this just gives you some designs that you can do. And then they've obviously put details and a poem on there for me. And then it just says on the back where what's included. And you do get a complimentary cocktail with sweet treats. So that was 11 till 1. So it's actually not 2.5 hours. It's 2 hours long. But that ring I will always treasure, for the simple reason, one, it's from my daughters, and we designed as rings together. You know, it was lovely. It really was lovely.
Texture, as well as any kind of like engraving that you want to do before you can. Yeah.
So I hope you've enjoyed this little video, guys. Take care for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.